I'm Larry Wood, and I approve this message
From
the Weather Brothers! I approve this message.
Oh, what's up, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to the stream. Welcome back to the channel. It's a good show today. You know,
Poor Dr. Flyfish here.
you know he's not here.
I mean, his mouth is wide open, and he's just like, it's just hard to not watch.
It's hard not to watch, and that's the thing is like we cut out the edit there at the end, so it's like, you know, every time we kind of laugh about it, you don't see it, but we gotta pull up the video.
So on that video, you see me sink that free throw or swish it.
Right.
I think you need to put my that cornhole toss where it landed right on the board, right in there, right behind that one. That'd be like a couple dubs right there. Boom, boom, boom.
Yeah. Well, to your point, we got some good footage. We could definitely update it. So that'll come. It takes a little bit of time. You know, right when I got back, I spent an hour or so editing that recap video. But yeah, we'll get some more shots in there for sure.
Yeah, and last week that you let that fly. That was nice.
Yeah, I want to add in there the when Chad or Jesse from Fast and the Furious is like, we're the Weber brothers. I think that'd be cool to add.
Oh yeah. Put that right behind Larry Wood.
Mr. Larry Wood, the legend.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that was a lot of fun. Again, we did the Diecast Super Convention. That was a week and a half, 2 weeks ago. And 2 weeks ago.
Good times.
So, big shout out to Warren here, G-Funk Retro, taking home first place amateur Diecast Super Convention winner here. There it is, with Little Mule.
Little Mule right there in his own case.
Looks good. Did I show you a picture? I got my trophies hung up here.
I think you showed me. I don't know if you showed the people. There they are.
Inception.
Yes.
Let's see.
You know, one thing you don't have, and we just kind of briefly talked about that, is the Nationals coming up.
Yeah. You know,
next week or 2 weeks. You got to put your stamp on that too, right?
There are those, you know, diehard fellow collectors and customizers that go out to Nationals and LA. Nationals is deep, man, and you know it's almost like if we do that, we're not going to do Vegas. You know, we got a little. That's what's nice about Vegas is it's a weekend. We can break away for a quick Friday, Saturday. I mean, literally that's what it was. Friday, Saturday, and we flew home Sunday. So,
right,
like we jammed a lot into that little trip. But I think that's also why it made it so fun. It was like, you know, we had a time constraint and like we got to go. Like you landed, we pick you up, or flying out, or driving out. So
yeah, we packed those days for sure. And by the end, you know, that night it's Crash City. You know, we're out like a light.
Out like a light.
So yeah, no, I get it. I still think eventually we got to do it one time, whether we sacrifice the LA or whatever. But you know, just to say that we've done it, because you know. And then another cool thing is that, you know, they don't always have it in the same spot. So
it's true.
I think it's in Atlanta this year, and then who knows where. It was in Ohio last year. I don't know, something like
Columbus, that. Yeah, it is kind of all over the place. So something for us to consider. And actually, good segue. Something else that we had to consider this week, which is new to Mattel Creations, which was Overdrive. Overdrive. What do you think about Overdrive, man?
Overdrive.
Yeah.
Yeah. The guaranteed RLC plan that Mattel came up with,
Yeah.
where you're guaranteed one. You don't have to worry about trying to pick one up when they drop on Tuesdays. But only costs $100,
Well,
or it
so
costs $100. So
yeah, here's kind of my 2 cents on it. So it's ironic that they dropped this because the past 2 months we've really been considering buying some kind of a bot or something, right? And specifically me, I've been having a difficult time with Mattel Creations. I've been going into to buy to buy really anything, and whenever I get to the payment section, it says that we can't take your payment. Try it again in a little bit. We can't take your payment. Try again in a little bit. And I'm like, boys, like I'm trying to get these cars, and that's the thing too. Like for instance, James or you, if you end up picking up two of them, you're trying to sell one to recoup the cost for the other or something. And then I'm like, oh, by the way, I didn't get one, so I need your extra. You know what I mean? Which I know you guys don't mind, but it's not ideal. So $100, and it guarantees you probably 20 Redline Club cars. So on average, about $4 more a car for me to just not have to worry about it anymore. That's the way I see it, right?
yeah, I mean, and if that's the way you look at it, I mean, they're doing you a service. You don't have to, like you said, worry about getting in line and checking out and doing the "Are you a human?" check.
Yeah.
All that. I mean, I personally didn't sign up for it because I'm a little bit, now that I'm into this for a couple years now. I'm a little bit picky on what I want. I don't want every car that comes out.
Yeah.
Um, and frankly, I haven't really had as much trouble um, getting the cars that I wanted. I mean, it seems
So
like
let me ask you this. I get what you're saying, and yeah, you've been pretty blessed when you want something, you get it. But let's just say that they come out with, I don't know, give me like a dream car. Give me like you want that Mercedes Benz. I don't know what tickles your fancy here.
yeah, like
Okay, so
I mean, definitely the next Mercedes that comes out.
Okay.
If it's something like that.
so they're coming out with that, and they're saying, hey, we're actually going to limit it to 5,000 super limited piece here, and at that point, like that's the casting of the year for you. You really want it, and you miss out. How does that make you feel? Like, is it like, man, I wish I would have just gone back and gotten that freaking Overdrive?
No, then it's the secondary market, and then it's the whatnot. I mean,
Yeah,
there's somebody on Facebook,
but
somebody else
say that
has
now
it.
it goes up for sale for $200 or so. Like, you should have just got the.
Yeah.
I don't know. So it's something to
I mean,
think
I
about.
guess, yeah, it is something to think about, and I guess it'll take that kind of scenario for me to be like, okay, this year
Yeah.
I'm getting it, or I'm gonna sign up for that. Yeah, I mean, it would have to come to something like that that would
So
make me want to. I think, but did you and y'all and James, y'all
yeah, all
decided
three.
to do it?
All three of us signed up for it. So that's where I'm at. Is I've got meetings Tuesdays usually. In addition, I've been having struggles with Mattel Creations, so I'm like, well, you know what? Like, it's definitely going to be worth it for me. And here's some of the castings I'm actually really excited about here. So let's see if I can. Here, I'll transition over to the right screen. Boom. And then I'll bring you back on so you can help me here. So these two I am so hyped on. So hyped on. So we got the Pagani and we got the McLaren F1. I kid you not, Warren, like this specific, it's the McLaren F1, the burnt orange version. They literally made my vehicle here that has been my dream car since Fast and the Furious, and it was the very first Fast and the Furious where the cheat code gave you a McLaren F1, and I'm like, oh my gosh, look at this friggin' hypercar, like this is unreal, and ever since then, so that was years ago. I mean, I don't know, I was 12, 13 maybe. And so they're coming out with that this year, plus they're coming out with the Pagani. And I heard him say that the McLaren F1, that's probably the only, who was I talking to? Were you with, no, I think it was, Tony was with me. So I was saying how excited I was for the McLaren. I think I was talking to Brendan Vituski. I think that's how you say his last name. Sorry, Brendan, if that's wrong. In Vegas. So again, he designs a lot of the RLC cars, and he's like, that might be one of the only ones we come out with. Like they're saying, they're not going to retool it. It might have a different color, but it's going to be pretty limited and hard to get. And then they're not going to, like the Cowabunga, they retooled it and redropped it and stuff. My understanding, there was something going on with the tooling on that one that created some heartache, that they're like, we're just not going to do that again. So something to consider. So my point is like that one alone for $100 just to guarantee that, just to guarantee it. So, and I got the P1 up here, the McLaren P1. That one came with Rift Rally, right? Again, burnt orange. It's going to be sitting there right next. Like I'm super excited to have them just right next to each other,
side by side.
Yeah, yeah.
Le Pagani that is coming out. That one is pretty sick too.
They said that's one of the most intricate RLCs that they've made. And Ron, he's the hypercar genius over there at Mattel, and he designed that one. And all the little details they were going off about, all the little details on that, I cannot wait to get that in my hands either. So I'm super pumped. Like those two cars alone this year, I'm set.
You're set.
I'm set.
Well, now you're guaranteed to get both of them. So yeah, I think. Yeah, as far as that, like you're saying, like if I didn't get it, then what? Now, it's not the end of the world, right? And it's like the chase is on or the hunt is on.
Sure.
It's like, okay, I didn't get it now. That's okay. Just take a breath. First, I will check with James to see if he has it.
Yeah, I mean he's good at getting it, man. He's on it. I don't know how he gets all of them.
When he says. Or if he says, I don't have it yet or whatever, which is the rare, then it's, but yeah, like so this is no joke. So we got back from the convention.
Yeah.
We got home. He had 5 or 6 cars to open. And,
well, granted, weren't those like the NFTs though?
Some were NFTs, but and we'll talk about this later, a couple were the Arsham Porsche.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
So he got 4 of them.
The Porsche?
And yes.
Oh.
He got 4, and guess what the first thing he said to me?
What?
Did you get this?
Oh. And you said no.
Do you want this one? And I said, I was like, James, that's, he's the kindest guy in the world. And it's like, no, I don't want it. Thank you very much. Because that's not what I collect, right? I mean, I can say yes to everything, but I don't collect that. So I turned down the Arsham Porsche. But, when there is a car that I want, like this one, which I didn't know existed until the convention. And I'm going to blame Yaw for that because Yaw says, hey, Warren, if you can find the red one, I'm looking for that. And so then I was looking for one for him. And then I found this one. And I was like, well, dang it, Yaw, now I don't have that one. Now I need it. And I almost did a deal. But luckily, James came through and was like, yeah, I got.
He's like, I'm pretty sure I got
that. I got one. I just don't know where. So yeah. So again, I guess it's not like I'm in a hurry to check the box. When they come along, and eventually, you buy them. So
yeah. Well,
yeah, there's a beautiful car.
Oh, hold on. Where is it at? Oh, here we go. Mail time.
The mail's here. Come on.
Nice. All right. So yeah. So. To your point, now mind you, Mattel, these are way overpriced. $70, that's wild. That's wild. But I get you and the artist had to get a piece of it. Good old Danny boy. I mean, he does great work, and we will talk about the twin mill next week. But when this Porsche came up, I was like, man, I gotta have that one. Like, I really enjoy Porsche. It's ironic. I feel like there's so many people that work at my company that are obsessed with Porsche as well. I'm waiting for, I think it's in the F case, to get the Porsche keychain to replace the coupe keychain that I have right now, the maroon one. But
Right.
so this one came out and I had to have it. But the other one, really the only other Daniel Arsham artistic Hot Wheels that have come out that I want, I think that Diora would be cool. Just now, I think it'd be cool alongside the twin mill, which I got and we'll talk about. But this Porsche is unreal. This looks phenomenal. I know it's not your casting, but I also know you respect the heck out of it, and you're a Tampo guy. Like, I know you want some racing stripes, you want some Tampos, and bro,
It's got everything.
This checked all the boxes aside from it being a Mercedes Benz for you.
Exactly. If that was exactly. That was a Mercedes or a toe jam or a or a Fender, I would have.
Yeah.
Obviously, I would have. Yeah. Or a GMC. Again, I have to limit it. But, I mean, that's even got the tempos on the wheels, which I love. It's got the stripe, over the windshield. I mean, it's got. Yeah, you're right. It checks every single box.
Yeah.
James would probably not like this at all because it's got too many tampos. Well,
yeah.
Him, but...
He's like, I don't really like this one all that much. I'm going to buy 4 of them.
Exactly. Exactly. Yeah.
Now, I think there is something too when you can get your hands on a rare piece, for the markup value. And so this is what I would do back in the day. So you've seen my collection.
What number?
No.
Okay.
This was what I would do back in the day. So you can see the cars all behind me. I got pretty much all the cars that I want, right? I mean, now it's just about maintaining. Something new that comes out, I'm just maintaining. There's probably 10 cars, period, that I'm chasing, but I'm patient. For instance, San Diego Comic-Con, Invisible Jet, the Dream Halloween Blown Delivery. I gave that one to MIQ. I need to find another one. The Dream Halloween 1966 Batmobile. I got maybe like 6 cars that I'm like, I need to find these. But my point is that when something like this would come up, what I would do is I would try to buy multiples of this to trade for the other ones. Because in order for me to buy the 1966 Batmobile, I'm paying $400 or $500 versus I can trade it for a $30, $40 car. That's a win-win, right? We actually had that segment back in the day, bro, the good trade, bad trade, right? So, I understand what you're saying. Hey, well, I'm not sure if it's worth me picking up this one, but what if it's...
So trade bait.
Trade bait, exactly.
If nothing else, trade bait. I see that. Yeah, I've got a couple like that I would trade for something else. And actually I did. I mean, at the convention I traded a couple Cowabungas and an NFT for cash. Plus this orange Di Tommaso, which I didn't have. So now I have, which I know people don't like it, but I love the...
I like it, dude.
Got both of them now.
I think it fits. It fits. It's almost like the ugly stepchild of the DeLorean. You know what I mean? And we love the DeLorean.
The ugly stepchild.
But it's like the unique. It's like the artistic stepchild. I don't know. I know you know what I mean.
No, I mean they are similar in as far as the castings. You're not far off there. I think this one goes faster than 88 miles an hour though.
Yeah. Hopefully it's not running on that flux capacitor. I heard it's unstable. So tell me about your weekend with Sandra. You said that you went out hunting, but for something different.
We went hunting, and we didn't go hunting for what's in the bag. Although that can come later. We went hunting for coins.
What?
So,
what is that?
Yeah, this is the 74 Expo, Spokane Expo. We're celebrating this year 50 years since the 74 Expo came to the Spokane area. and the President of the United States came.
Whoa.
If you didn't, yeah, I don't know if you knew that.
That must have been Reagan.
Yeah, or Carter, something like that.
Yeah.
Right,
Anyways.
74, that would have been, I would have only been 3 years old. I don't know who was, but
one of them.
there was only 150 of these, spread out through Riverfront Park, and if you don't know what Riverfront Park is, it's the downtown area right along the river.
Yeah.
Both sides of the river.
It's historic, right?
Yeah, yeah. So that's where. So we heard that there was this treasure hunt or whatever, the scavenger hunt, and there's only 150 of these. So first come, first serve. I thought it started at 3. Turns out it started at 11. So
okay.
the people.
So you thought you missed it?
I thought I missed it. I figured when I got there after reading that, I figured, well, maybe half of them have been found. I don't know. Let's hope there's still a couple out there. And sure enough, Sandra found one right underneath the tent, like on the walkway up.
Like
I thought there might be one
on one of the rails or something, or
yeah,
okay.
like right at the base of the rail. And it also came, so you also got a coupon for a free ride on the carousel. And you got a coupon for a free drink if you buy
hey.
If you get a crunch wrap, you get a free drink, baby. So
Win-win, baby. Hey, speaking of the carousel, so I don't remember. I went on a what do you? Gosh, school,
a ride?
A school.
Oh, like a field trip?
Field trip. Okay, I went on a field trip. Can't think of the word. When I was a kid, and we went to the carousel, and you throw the little rings in, and you try, and if you get a gold ring.
You had to grab a ring as you went around, right?
That's right. So you're on the carousel, and they have this little like arm that comes down, and it's like got a ring in it, and so you have to like stick your finger and try and get it, right? So I kept one of them, and I've got it to this day on my key ring. I'm 36, and I've been carrying it.
The brass ring? Did you get the brass ring?
No, it's just the blue. It's
plastic?
just plastic blue one. But I've had it on my keys this whole time since I was like, freaking.
There you go.
6th grade, man.
There you go.
5th grade. So good times, good memories.
So I think actually to further your point on there, if you grab the brass ring, they didn't have that many of those, so they would then find you at the end of the ride. They would give you your free coupon or whatever to ride it again, because that's what you got. You got to ride it again for free if you.
I'd have kept it and been like, I threw it, I lost it.
It was brass. I didn't know what I was supposed to do with it. Yeah, so. Yeah, that's fun times. One of the things you got to do if you're, you got to go up, you got to hike up or play on the big wagon, and you got to go on the carousel.
Feed the goat.
Right next to each other. Feed the goat that
eats garbage.
Eats garbage.
It's funny. There are people that are listening right now. I have no idea what we're talking about.
Right,
we have 160 people in here, and they're like feeding the goat, climbing the wagon.
What are you talking about,
Yeah.
bro? Like, so. Yeah, not just treasure hunts in the bag, but all about the treasure hunts, like looking for stuff.
Yeah, for sure.
So it's fun.
Nice. All right, well let's jump over to this one here.
NFT. It's a trap. According to Wikipedia, a non-fungible token is a unique digital identifier that is recorded on a blockchain and is used to certify ownership and authenticity.
Ain't nobody got time for that. Ain't nobody got time for that. Ain't nobody got time for that. Ain't nobody got time. Ain't nobody got time. Ain't nobody got time for that.
Ain't nobody got time for that. Classic.
Yeah.
It's an instant classic. But we got some NFTs we're going to be going over here. And I figure we'll kick it off with the Jeep. I wonder if I can open up 2 of these at once so we can get kind of full effects. There we go. Let's do that right there. Bring that up. All right, where's one?
Yeah, so you were able to get that particular NFT if you completed series or if you just pulled it.
This one's for pulling it. Yeah, this one was considered the treasure hunt. So it's you can see the treasure hunt logo right here on the rear above the tire for the Jeep. So 1988 Jeep Wagoneer. If you pull this, it's considered a redeemable. So
You pulled that from a pack.
correct. I didn't. So this one's James's. Dr. Flyfisher's. He pulled a handful of redeemables from Series 6. I only pulled the Porsche. Would you pull the Porsche? That Zamek one?
Was that the Porsche and then the Valhalla?
Oh, okay.
Is that the one? Yeah, Series 6.
Yeah.
So I
Okay.
pulled 2.
Okay. Well,
Yeah.
so neither one of us got this one. This one was, I think, one of the more sought after pieces. Aside from the Zymac, which the Zymac Porsche, you had to buy the premium pack, which was $80 to pull that. And among that, I think
For a chance to pull that.
I think at that you only had like a 23% chance to pull it, which ironically enough you and I did. But no, so what are your thoughts on this this treasure hunt, this Jeep?
No, that's really cool. Yeah, I mean, as the colors are cool, the tempos. I mean,
Yeah,
yeah. I mean, I like everything about that.
it's got
You know,
that retro feel to it.
Is that a Wagoneer? Is that
Yeah,
or is it a
yeah, Wagoneer.
Yeah, Wagoneer.
It's from
Yeah, I
the.
had one of those in college.
Did
It
you?
looked just like that. I mean, it didn't look just like that. Wasn't that nice?
Yeah, sure.
I think I bought it for like $300, or $400.
Really? That's a steal.
Yeah. And it didn't have a muffler, so it was really loud. So you could tell when I was driving up the road from like a mile away.
Right.
Yeah.
I really like the card art on this one, especially it's got that foil look to it.
Yeah.
And that's one of the things I think Mattel's doing really good with, in regards to the NFTs, is that they're distinguishing it from just a regular casting. It's a little bit more premium, right? And considering what we have to do to get these redeemables, they should be. Maybe we can save this for another conversation, but it's pretty frustrating to see so many NFTs being pulled off the assembly line in Malaysia or wherever these are being made and then sold aftermarket because of how extensively and how financially invested those NFT collectors are, for it. So, but I like it. It's not my favorite NFT that we've had. I still like my Honda S2000 from the Fast and the Furious line, and I really like my Lamborghini. I haven't been able to shoot it. In fact, I got it right here. I haven't shot it yet, but I need to actually, so we can talk about it. But I do like it. I'll give it an 8. 8 out of 10.
You give it an 8. I'm gonna give it a 9 because I used to have one of those.
Okay, well that's fair. That's fair.
Yeah.
I think we do got another NFT we can talk about here.
Big rubber tires.
No, not that one.
Is that the one I have?
You guys got a sneak peek. We'll do this one.
Ah, yes.
Okay. All right.
There's probably nothing better as far as details that I like better than the riding on the wheels.
Yeah. Well,
And,
between the Porsche and this one, and it's pretty clear, right? It says Hot Wheels on it. Radial
and it's like
tires.
low profile
Yeah.
radial. I mean, to fit legibly to fit.
That's true. And it's still Real Riders, right? But slapped all over with the decals like you like. Yeah. I mean, I like it. I don't think it's as good as the Jeep personally, but I think it's right there, 7.5 out of 10. I think it's right there next to it.
Yeah, it's hard on his vehicles. No, I give that like an 8.5, 9
see?
probably something.
I mean, I went down a point, you went down a point. Half a point. So.
No, that's nice. Was that the one James already got that one too?
Yeah, that one was James's as well. So he's gracious enough to bring it over. Here, you can shoot these, and then I just give them all back. Well, some of them.
The old look but don't touch.
Let's see here. We got a chant growing in the chat here. All right, an instant favorite here is the "What's in the Bag," where Warren
Yes,
will
sir.
go out and about to the thrift shops and pick up some poppin' tags, as Macklemore would say,
Right.
and find some cars in the bag. So what do we got today, brother?
We got, let's see, let me get this thing up.
You're running out of space in there, my guy.
I know, like you, I need to upgrade my desk.
I know, dude. I feel like a king right now.
I did clear out some room.
Mega desk.
So again, these are just local finds at the thrift store. So that one was $4.99, and this one was only $3.99.
Oh, that's
Let's see
what you call a bundle bag.
Bundle.
I see some Mario cars, some cars, some tractors. This seems like a good bag right here. Hey, I had one of those growing up.
What is he?
A big wheel.
Big wheel. Oh, here we go.
There we go. Some JD.
Got some JD. I got a guy who likes. I got a JD with a bum wheel. We'll get that fixed.
Needs you to fix her up.
Got a little.
Is that a micro machine?
Oh no! We got no wheels on that one.
That's the plow. It just pulls behind the green one and plows the dirt.
It's like this one is tractor friendly. Oh, here we go. We got another.
Interesting.
Let's see. Inlandme.com. So
maybe reach out to him and say, I found your tractor.
Right.
It looks like you're probably getting close to having a John Deere package deal to sell.
Right. And ready to contact. Oh, here we go.
There you go.
That's a little bit, little older.
I think
I like that.
I think I had one of those growing up.
You know what? I think maybe we'll just. We got a spot for.
You got room. Oh yeah.
There we go. I think that one's actually missing a windshield, but. So what happens is I usually hold it until I can get a better one.
Yeah.
But
keep the space.
Keep the space. Got a lot of these weird
Mario
toys.
Karts.
We got more tractors with bum wheels. I don't know what's going on here. We gotta talk to somebody.
Saber's getting a little too aggressive. I don't know what that is.
So we got some nice tractors. We'll put we got a little crane going. So.
All right. Pop open that other bag. I want to see that truck.
You got a little mini mic in it all. Oh, here we go.
You get some good ones?
Oh, put that out there.
More tractors.
There's a nice. It's a 6-wheeler. I'm digging.
Okay.
Now, that one is not quite as nice as the treasure hunt.
Ooh. Wow.
In the case, but
yeah,
it's a nice.
Two peas in a pod. Okay.
That's right up my alley there.
Yes, sir.
That 6-wheeler. What else we got?
All right, those were
You
cool.
see those?
Another little micro machine. All right. We got a Formula One car, motorcycle, another 6-wheeler.
So that one could be a nice custom. Something could be happening out of that one.
Yeah.
That's cool. I might go back there with that.
All right. We'll take it. Good little bags
couple
there.
Nice pulls that I get to add to the 6-wheeler collection.
Yeah.
And then Well, there's a. Did you remember the brand No Fear?
Oh yeah,
Yeah, that was one of my favorite brands. So,
yeah. I think I had
but
some shirts with
actually,
that on it.
what's that?
I think I had some T-shirts with that on it.
Yeah. So here I've got a couple race cars up in that corner.
Okay.
So I'm gonna stick
You gotta shove that one in there somewhere, huh?
No Fear. We'll move this one down here,
All right.
and then we'll put the No Fear Vintage Racer up at
Nice.
the others. So.
You got some good stuff in your collection, bro. I like looking around your room.
There you go. There's the famous
I,
Weber truck.
I
Right
got
there.
my Weber truck. I put it up. It's way up there though.
You got it.
I
You
got
got it. You got that from James, right? He knew he had one
He's
somewhere.
like, I got one. Yeah, he pulled
I
it out
got
at the
you, bro.
convention. Surprised me with it. All right, so
Yeah, I think.
Oh.
I was trying to get you to talk to that guy because that guy had one at the convention, but you wanted to trade, which is fine. But then, yeah, James just came through like he always does.
always does. I mean, honestly, he's got the biggest heart, especially those closest to him. So, all right, so I'm going to show you something, and if you know about it, then we will expand on it.
If you know, you know.
If you don't know about it, then we're going to put a pin in it. Okay?
All right.
You ready?
So I do know the box, unless that's something else that I've not seen, because I have a similar box.
What's in that? Ah!
You trying to surprise me?
I was trying to surprise you.
Let's
Man.
go. Where did you get that one?
Man, well, I'm going to send it to you anyways because this is your jam. But yeah, the surf crate. So I saw online some guy was like, hey, I got these surf crates. Someone know anything about it? Trying to sell it for like, I don't know, $80 or something like that. And I was like, $80? And I was like, so then I went digging. I went trying to, on the internet, and I found it on eBay for like $14. I'm like, bet. I was like, I'll get that for Warren. And then once you know it, you already got it. So
Bro, you got me something?
when you know, you know, and you knew. So I'm sorry I doubted you.
Yeah, so it wasn't. I was actually one of the first ones when I was on the hunt for surf crate.
Yeah.
That one came up in the search. So I guess it is kind of cheating if you talk to your brother and he's like, oh, let's just look online. So he looks on eBay and he finds it and whatever, and it's like, oh, I didn't have that one and I didn't have that one, and so that is the good thing, like you were saying, like if you miss out on something, and we had this conversation about, where can you pick it up? There's lots of outlets now,
Yeah.
especially Whatnot or
Yeah.
there's always eBay, although I don't think James likes eBay as much.
Yeah. Well, I think they've taken advantage of him one too many times. But no, it's a really cool piece. That Zamek
Yeah.
one. Maybe now you can display one better and tuck one away and save one or something.
Yeah, no, it's so this was it the KB Toys?
I think it was KB Toys.
KB Toys exclusive Series 4.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, I got that one. Like I said, I don't think.
You think you got them all now that you got that? Was that the Super that you needed last that you got?
Yeah, the one that, and again.
We should have a segment. What did we get from James?
Right, and exactly, like, okay, I could just, there's probably, like 20 cars in this collection that are from James. So yeah, that one, and then like, I should show you let me show you real quick the line of toe jams. So the one that I didn't have was the one on the very end there that was in the...
the party pack or whatever, right?
The diorama, yeah. So that one is a variation which I didn't have, and I was happy to open that one. This I got a couple of the first year treasure hunts there. But yeah, now it's like I have to take pictures of my collection and then I have to refer back.
Yeah.
Like, wait, do I have that one? Like, I haven't seen that one before. Where'd that one come from? So there's always something,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Well, that's the fun of it, right? Is like if you think you have it or you know you want it or you need it. I mean, even y'all had sent me a picture of an
Was it-
RV, the
yeah,
GMC,
the
that-
motorhome, right?
the motorhome, and I had to go check my thing, but I do have that one.
Oh, nice.
So luckily,
I'd say shout out to Yeah. He's always trying to contribute to the pot, which has been nice. So
yeah, it's a nice addition to the fam.
that's right. Well, coming up here next week, we should have James back. Dr. Flyfisher will be in the house. We got some more NFTs we're gonna go over. We got the Daniel Arsham twin mill we're gonna talk about, which is a pretty cool piece. By then I'll have the NFT Lamborghini. We'll shoot that, so we'll have that to go over
Nice.
too. And then by next week, I think the Cowabunga membership car goes up for sale, and that was the casting was designed by Dwayne, but I don't want to. I feel bad. I don't want to say it was Charlie that designed this one. I want to give a shout out. Maybe I'll look it up by the time that happens next week. Andre,
2000.
that's right. Andre designed that one. So, and that was his first official design over there at Hot Wheels. So, speaking of, it's St. Patrick's Day, and that car is the green car, and that's the 2024 membership for Redline Club, the Cowabunga. So, we got some good things coming up for us to talk about here. And if I'm not mistaken, coming up in May is the tickets that go on sale for the LA convention, and we will be in attendance, ideally rolling in 4 deep. We're trying to convince Ya to come out to that too. So, but yeah, you got anything else?
4 deep in 4 days. Yeah. No.
No?
No, nice convo talking about
Yeah.
all kinds of stuff today.
Yeah, good show, brother. So next
Yeah.
week James should be back. It's always good to have him around. But yeah, I guess until next time, I'm DJ iWeb.